Hey everybody, and welcome to today's video. Now I'm sure you watched a lot of Mr. Swindlehood's conference calls with Pauline or her people in their consular courts. And one of the things they love to say at the end is all these so-called warrants or judgments have been forwarded to the Provost Marshal. Which got me thinking, me as an army brat, I should know this. But, hey, even an old dog can learn new things. So I actually did learn something. So I looked up what exactly is the Provost Marshal. And I'm going to educate you guys. Provost Marshal, head of the military police in camp or on active service. So basically, the Provost Marshal is head of the MPs. Let's see what Wikipedia has to say, gentlemen and ladies. The United States Army Provost Marshal General. The Provost Marshal General, pronounced Provo, in the United States Army staff position handles investigations and incarcerations of U.S. Army personnel. It is the highest ranking Provost Marshal position in the U.S. Army, reporting to the Chief of Staff of the United States Army. This position brings all aspects of law enforcement in the Army in a single office. The role has been on and off since 1776, usually in periods of wartime. After shutting down in 1974 at the end of the Vietnam War, it was resurrected on January 30th, 2003, following the September 11th attacks. It is responsible for the United States Military Police Corps since 2003, the United States Army Criminal Investigation Command, or CID, and the United States Army Corrections Command. So again, for all the mores, I'm going to give you a little history lesson, I guess you could call it. Why in bloody hell would you say and forward all this information to basically the head of the military police? Because they can't do a fracking thing about it, for one. And two, if you really are sending it to the Provost Marshal General, this is probably exactly what he's doing. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen, my cool little... Actually, you know what? Got one better. Even though it's a blank sheet, as you can see. Let's pretend this is one of your so-called liens. And I am going to represent the Provost Marshal General. He's probably going to look at it and do exactly this. Toss it in his trash can and sit there and probably laugh. Because guess what? That's basically all he can do. Sorry. The only possible way that the Provost Marshal General can actually do a single bloody fracking thing is, I would say, under two conditions. One, your so-called government somehow wins. Chances that I'd have better chances of winning the bloody lottery or getting back together with one of my exes than that fucking happening. And two, and this would probably be more likely to happen rather than your government actually overthrowing the United States government, is if martial law was declared. That is the only conditions I can see the Provost Marshal actually having control over anything. So unless you're in the Army or commit a crime on an Army base, hate to say it, this is exactly what they're going to say to your so-called judgments. Sorry. So you're actually wasting your time, paper, and anything. Sorry, Pauline. Because you can forward all the shit you want to the Provost Marshal. They're not going to do a damn fucking thing about it. They're probably actually laughing every time you do. Or they're keeping it for evidence for some reason. Because, well, you're so-called commanding a U.S. Army general. Probably not the best idea. Because one thing, if I remember right, and I will double check this and probably put it in another video, is if you commit a crime against a member of the military or commit a crime on a military base, then they can do something. Definitely know the second one. But yeah, trying to fuck with the US military is probably the worst thing you could do. But anyways, guys, I hope you loved the video. I'll see you guys on the next one.